Hello everybody, I am Ahmet. Today we are going to talk about race condition in web services, APIs, in .NET projects. First of all, what is the race condition? Race condition is a situation that two or more computers like this sends a request to servers in the same time, simultaneously. Request comes to server and server gets information about this request, like get user balance, uh, getting user balance from DB. When it is getting user balance, it gets use $100 to first user, but the second user in the same time adds $100 to server, and it saves to DB. So or user have $200 in the DB. But in the same time, if the third users gets $100 from DB and these 200 and the 0 100 final balance transaction commits in the same time, or it is first, it is second, it in the DB side there will be $200 saved. Let's look at the code and make our tests to get rest conditions. First of all, I will show you our projects to you. There is a basic user entity. It holds ID, first name, last name, email, password, and balance. We use only balance and the ID part. In the user repository, we add something CRUD operations and the get balance by ID asynchron and update balance asynchron functions. And in the appdb context, we set our DB connection settings in user repository. We implement our user repository interface in the user repository class. We use two of them mostly, and we get rest conditions in these two repository operations in user service. In user service, our rest condition area is get payments from user. We want to make operations like user 1 and there is a user 2. There is a for requests sends money to user 2 as a using $100, and user 1 has $100, user 2 has a $0. In the end of the test, we get something about more than $100 in the second user. This is our test case, and we will do race conditions in this test case. So let's run our projects. Okay, it is still running. There is a swagger. Let's do get operations. There is no user. Let's add some users. First user has a 100 and second user has a $0. Let's look at, yes, we want this. Now let's prepare our request to get a rest condition. We will do post request. Our giver ID is 1 and taker ID is 2. Amount is 100. Localhost, let's do same thing about that, something about that, and that. Oh, sorry. And all of them send same request to our server. Open one by one. Waiting, wait, sorry. Okay, that is all. I will show you code and how it will be work. In the first line of code, we get the balance of taker and the giver balance. Taker will $0 and giver will be $100, and the control of them is null or not. And this line we check giver balance is less than or less than amount. We will be throw new exception. Otherwise, we will subtract from giver and add the taker the amount. In the this line, we will update taker balance and we will make a 2-second delay manually. It will be like a trigger by DDoS attacks. So I don't have a lot of devices, so I can't do the parallelism or bug in the here. So I will add delay, and finally we will update the giver balance. And okay, uh, let's check again. 100, 100, 100. Okay, let's execute one by one. All gives. Okay, okay. Oh, bad request insufficient. Insufficient. I guess I will be so slow to get the this get the run the request, but when you look at the body, if I so slow, but I can get 200 balance in this ID too. So it's working. There is a race condition, and we double up our money. Let's try with again with to changing giver IDs and the amounts. We want to double our money. Okay, I'm changing now. In the end of the day, I expect 800 in our balance. Let's do our best. Execute, 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 and execute. It will lead to enter the bad request. Let's check it up. Our money will be make it 500. How it can be do? It gives 200 to us. It gives 200. That makes 400, and it gives 100. It makes 500. So in this line, it will be. It is rare in that line. There will be a race condition, and our amount increased by insufficient balance. In the end, we have a $500 and make it by $100. So we get up $400 by using the race conditions. What can we solve this problem? We can use SPs, which is SP. It's the third procedure. It's the SQL or MySQL or PGSQL, which are you using SQL commands that makes our transaction in atomic type. So there is no race condition. We don't do this. We get taker ID, giver ID, and the amount. In the SQL code, we do all these operations and do our jobs in the SQL type. In SQL, we log the objects so that anybody can make any changes in the or SQL in the database, or we can use like a selected for update commands in SQL. In PGSQL you can look at select for updates. It's a read the list available data and exclusive logs on each row it reads, so that there is no race condition, and race condition is provided by using select for update commands. This race condition happened in the GitLab race condition in 2024, I guess. Okay. It's a race condition bug in the GitLab and it causes some problem. It is on the October 10th. You can view the references. I will add these links in the description. Thank you for listening. That is my all set. Thank you for listening again. Have a nice day.